Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Belgium.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading...
Decent chance! Van Basten. Ball played for Rijkaard. Guardiola. Van Basten. Now it's Okazaki. Rijkaard. And it's Eze. Forlan. Ball played for Rijkaard. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Forlan. Searching pass he's played there. Tar with the clearance. Robertson. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Azar. Opts for safety. Mosquera. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Batistuta. Batistuta tries to pass it through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Osimhen, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Aims beyond the defence. Ukraine applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rijkaard tries to clear. And here's Guardiola. It's Okazaki! Oh, it's hit the post! Ukraine have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, it's Van Basten. Okazaki. Oh, that's Osimhen! Rijkaard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Knocks it into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Van Basten. Forlan. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. That's an imaginative pass. Skims one in. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Robertson clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Howson. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, it's Batistuta. Can he get it through? Zanetti. 5 minutes till the break. Robertson. For Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Rijkaard. Eze. Forlan in the hunt and looking threatening. It's a good foot in there. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
Belgium ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Van Basten! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Rijkaard. And this is Batistuta. Robertson. And they can counter here. Looking for the run. Dink through. It's Okazaki! A real chance and a real let-off.
Belgium certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Belgium are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Spread neatly. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Batistuta. And this is Hazard. Check with the clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. It's a good run down the right. Deftly away. And it's Hazard. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. That is good alertness. Nicely aimed pass. Well, there's the clearance. Okazaki. It's a really well-measured ball. Okazaki. And still, we await the first breakthrough.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Forlan. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Koundé. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Eze is onto this. That's Rijkaard. Hazard touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mosquera calmly anticipates. Rijkaard. He's looking wide. Oh, delightful ball. He's in a good position. Chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Substitution for Ukraine. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
13.
So a couple of front-footed alterations here. Oh, he's been caught napping!
Number 8.
Rijkaard getting this one clear.
Ryan Sharkey.
Belgium are looking to go forward now. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Belgium clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Belgium still have the cards to affect this game. Shot could be on. Ukraine can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Now it's Batistuta. He's got away, and this is Raul. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. That is some save from De Gea. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Substitution for Ukraine.
Corner number 2 then.
Mosquera. Number 15. Rijkaard. Coming on the field. Number 3. Benatia. Number
Picked out
14,
brilliantly.
Xabi Alonso. Substitution.
Plays it out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here. Swings it across. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. That's good running with the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Kakitani. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Belgium take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And he's managed to get free. Pings it across. Danger averted for now.
There will be 3
And claimed
minutes
it back
added
swiftly.
time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Tar. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. Benatia kept his... And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively. But it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Looking for options for movement. It's come to nothing. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And it's Van Basten. Played in deep. It's a mighty effort! In for the pieces! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Bale. It's Bale! Belgium leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. That's a sharp pass.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
So what can they make of this? Tele. And this is Raul. Tries to play it through. Check is there to clear. Van Basten. Bale just eases him off the ball. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, well played, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, now here's an interesting... And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Van Basten.
Might want to be careful there.
And it's Van Basten. Tar. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, perfectly measured that. He's having a shot! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's a good foot in there. Raul, Pele, Neymar, Osimhen, Rijkaard. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Pele. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Zanetti. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Belgium ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Pele. Can he get it through? Czech getting this one clear. Great vision. Oh, super find. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's gone looking for safety. Threads one. Guardiola! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Belgium clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Belgium have got it back, and they'll have another go. And it's Bale. Dumfries. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pressure coming in from all directions. Pele. Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Brahim Diaz. He's well positioned. Goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Big header! Oh, it rattles the bar! Guardiola. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, super ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, there's a probing ball. He's through here. And it's made its way to him. Shot, surely! Goal, Belgium! And they're back in front.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he's forced to go back. And that's put paid to a promising move. Shoots! There was plenty of power on that. And here's Van Basten. Neymar looking to be a menace in the final third. Guardiola. Zanetti looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Diaz. Stood up well to him there. Zanetti powering forward here. Ball's gone out of play. Bale is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar. Now it's Pele. He has found the way through. Oh, good take in a good area. It's Snyder! It's a loose ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know,
He's one-on-one! And the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Hops for safety. In it comes. No, that's been intercepted. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he decides to cross it. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He won't be happy with that one.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Big chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Batistuta has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Decent chance! That's going to go a long way. Rijkaard. He's tried one! That is wonderful from Rijkaard! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very steely, determined streak.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Very nicely done. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And Cech pulls off a sensational save. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, this ended up in no man's land. Belgium are looking to go forward now. And Okazaki gets through on his own. Real chance! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now, who's going to be first to this?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Batistuta. Yamal tries a shot! That has been knocked clear. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Searching pass he's played there. Robertson. Oh no, this does not look good. Vermaelen is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Adams looking for options for movement. Robertson is wide and looking to get onto this. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, no joy this time. And he's found a way past. Decent chance! Raul. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Okazaki. Oh, important interception. Nicely spread. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Belgium clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's gone for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
A probing pass. Raul gets into some space. And that's a throw-in. Robertson. And that's aimed into the middle. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. That's really well cleared. The ball has bounced loose now. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Bale, and it's Robertson. Oh, what has happened here? He might, and he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Played into space. Oh, delightful ball. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. Now the delivery. In once more. And he's there to get it away. Thuram. Okazaki. And he's worked it through. Robertson. To Guardiola. He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Denied by an instinctive save.
Zanetti clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. Right card! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Belgium certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Belgium go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Takes a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Belgium find a position of real strength now. Davids. Osimhen. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Nice interception, well timed. Robertson is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Robertson, Guardiola. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And that's going right the way across.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
That's a cute ball. Somewhat off target. Osimhen! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Okazaki. Well, they've got it again. That's a good ball out wide. Osimhen.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Rivaldo. Yamal. Now it's Osimhen. Batistuta. In with the challenge. Nicely shaped ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And this is Raul.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been won straight back. Out to the left it goes. Nicely aimed pass. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Belgium have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And here's Raul. Looking here to chip it through. Good read, needed to be.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19, numero 18. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22. Forlan, il numero 21.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And it's Zanetti. Rivaldo. Forlan. Forlan crosses. Rijkaard can get it clear. It's their second corner of the game. That's a lovely, neat pass. Belgium have the chance to go the other way. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Messi. And they win it back again. He's a sharp little ball here. Robertson. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely intercepted.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And that is a little undercooked. Messi. And it's Batistuta. Check. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively. But it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly.
It's Van Basten! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. In he goes again! Nicely shaped ball.
Belgium would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You could feel it.
He's picked his way through. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Spread it left. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Okazaki. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, Okazaki! Oh, it's come off the upright. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's tried one! Contact was certainly crisp, didn't quite come off.
Well, he's getting a few rounds of applause from around the touchline, but he's angry with himself, really angry.
Barcelona finding their passes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. Looking for options, for movement. And he's lost his man. And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Corner number 2 then. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Guardiola. Rijkaard. Still goalless. Oh, he's found support out wide. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
He could be in here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Guardiola! He's gone for goal! And he's managed to get rid. Tar is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Spread neatly. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? He is through here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Okazaki. Zanetti.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Van Basten. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pirlo. That pass has been well intercepted. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Pele. Into the channel.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Iniesta gets into a good position. Takes aim and crosses. And that should get the job done. Kakatani. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Always onto this. He has found the way through. And the finish! And he's heaved it away. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Zanetti. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Not the most accurate pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's gone backward here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. Zanetti. Iniesta. And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Belgium really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's has another go! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Makalele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone, and he's picked it up out wide, looking to go deep. Vermaelen with the clearance. Zanetti. Pele with the bullish header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Pele and Iniesta. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Danger averted for now. This is their second corner of the game. And this is Pele, a chance! Marvellous goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And this is Kakatani. Oh, good read. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Now it's Pele, and this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their...
Shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That is good alertness. Makaleli. And it's Pirlo. That's Thuram. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's a shade optimistic. Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck.
Decent chance! Goal! Belgium! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Just about up to 75 minutes. Belgium are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Belgium have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Pelé. Great vision. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Cleared without hesitation. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, they've got it again. Pirlo. Guardiola did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Floated through. And this is Batistuta. This ended up in no man's land. Osimhen. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Belgium clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Belgium can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And they've got rid. He's got away. Guardiola. Very much into the last knockings. Now he's got space here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Played in by Robertson. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Well, added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic...